Recording. Okay, we're good.
All right, welcome everybody. All righty, here we go. All right, hope everybody had a great weekend. I just want to go over a few things before we get started today. Uh, this week we're going to look at a few more nutrition labels. I have a few exercises I want to do about reading nutrition labels, and I want the proper way to when we are grocery shopping. And how many of you in this room do go grocery shopping with a parent? Can I see a raise of hands? So most of you do go grocery shopping. And how many of you, when you go grocery shopping, read labels or know how to read nutrition labels on something? How many of you do read labels? Can I see a raise of hands? Okay. I think we've covered this before last week, but I want to go again. With the raise of hand here, what's a calorie? Someone tell me, what's a calorie? How much sugar it has in it? How much fat it has in it? Okay. So, I'm gonna look here. I'm gonna grab what I have right here, guys. Is a little package right here of goldfish, okay? And in this little pack of goldfish, it says it has 120 calories in this little bag. Okay, 120 calories, okay? And what is the average calorie count somebody your age, 10 years old, would need? How many calories daily? Don't know? 2,000, right around there. Adults, some really active adults need 3,000. People who really who work out really hard every single day, you see a lot of weightlifters, professional weightlifters, eating 7 to 10,000 calories a day. Okay, so those are a lot of small little meals every single day, right? So they have a big breakfast and they eat maybe 2 small meals before lunch, eat a big lunch, eat a couple small little meals, and then they eat dinner, okay? It's calorie count, right? So if we're working out, we're burning calories, correct? And you have to put food back in your body, right? And if I'm working out, say Mr. W here, if I'm the cross country team and I get in really, really, really good shape, okay, I gotta lose this belly, right? And I gotta get in shape, right? Do you think I need to watch my calories, what I'm eating? Do you think it'd be smart for me if I'm trying to lose weight to eat chips and candy with things that have high calories? No, right? Because then guess what? I have to go burn a lot more calories, correct? Okay, right? Okay, so what we're going to do today is we are really going to learn how to read nutrition labels and what are the pros and cons of what's healthy, what's not healthy. Can somebody tell me, what is sodium? What's sodium? Sodium. Not a top of peroxide, I like. Good effort. Nope, not the fizz and drinks. If something has high sodium content, what is that? So sunflower seeds. How many of you like sunflower seeds in here? Right? How many of you like eating sunflower seeds at home, right? Yeah, I like the ranch sunflower seeds. I think they're really good. The ranch sunflower seeds are really good. I like them. Okay. When you eat sunflower seeds, they're salty, right? That's high sodium content, right? There's a lot of salt in that, correct? Okay, so that's a high sodium. So sodium is salt, right? And it is okay for us. We do need sodium in our diet every day, right? So I'm looking at this package of goldfish here, and the sodium count here, it says it has 220 milligrams, 10%. Okay? So for a little bag of goldfish, that's still an alright amount of sodium, isn't it? What other kind of products do you think have sodium? A lot of sodium that I know everybody in here eats. Oh, let me see here. Let me see here. Oh, sugar, no. What other kind of products do you guys drink every single day, almost, that has a lot of calories and a lot of sodium in it? Takis, what else? Any kind of chip, right? Salty, right? How many of us like salty snacks? Sodium. Those get packed with sodium, right? And like I said, it's okay to eat chips in moderation. I love chips, but they're not good for you, right? In moderation, they're good. But do you think a lot of us eat chips in moderation? No, we don't, do we? Right? We don't, okay? So that's why they're not the best for us, because we don't eat them in moderation, okay? So like I said, we are going to take a look at nutrition labels. And I have one other question before I show you guys a really, really cool small little video about talking hungry nutrition labels. And this is, like I said, really, really, really important as you guys get older, okay? How many of you in this classroom, and this is the last question I have right now, why is it when we go into a grocery store, why is it when I go down the chip and soda aisle, that's usually side by side, pretty close to each other? Haven't you noticed that? If you go to Meijer or Walmart, you have a chip aisle, right? And then what's on that next aisle? Soda, isn't it? Okay, even if you go to County Market here in Danville, that's the way the store's set up. And why is that, you think? Why is that? It's snacks. Oh, yep, those are all really good questions to keep them organized.
They have a lot of salt.
Salt, and what else are they? Are they expensive? Really expensive, you think? No. Okay, so here. So then I walk to the other side of Meijer where they have the fresh produce, vegetables, and fruits. Why are those all batched together, not with the chips and candy? Why is that, you think? Healthy and not as healthy, right? And get what's more expensive? The healthy foods, right? But they really try to, in grocery stores, as you know how they check out, and your checkout line, if you're standing here, Mr. W's at, and I'm standing at Meijer. I'm checking out. I turn to my right. What's looking right there? I'm in the checkout line. What's next to you? Right? Candy, and what else? Chips. Unhealthy, cheap foods that aren't good for us, right? Exactly. Okay? So we're going to learn about all these in this video, okay? About why do grocery stores do that? Why is it here in America we can go and get unhealthy snacks and foods pretty cheap, but when you really want to try to take care of your body and eat the right foods, it costs a lot, right? Okay? So that's why reading nutrition labels is really, 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 really important, okay? I have a... Makai, I need you to pass these out, give one to everybody, okay? And give me the rest. My fault. Say your name. Should say your name, it's my fault. And then, here you go. Pass these out. Give me the rest. You should never say your name. That's my fault. Yep. So everybody gets one, and then I give you the rest, okay? Good job, guys. I really like the participation. Really nice job. Yep. So you should have 2 papers, okay? Yep. Did everybody get one of these? Analyzing nutrition labels? Yeah, you screwed up, yep. And then I want you to also look at this other nutrition label, okay? All right. An extra. And then I want to. Okay. So everybody has both sheets. Perfect. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. I have about a 6-minute video I'm gonna watch with everybody. Okay, we're gonna discuss this video. Okay, like I always said, it's always good to hear somebody else trying to reiterate about what I just talked about. Okay, always hearing a different voice is good. Sometimes when you hear the same voice over and over, you become interested. So it's always good to hear other people talk. Okay, I'm gonna shut one of the lights up for you, and we'll get going. All right. All right, here we go.
In the last 2 sessions, we talked about how many servings of nutrient-rich foods people eat each day from a different. By choosing colorful fruits and vegetables, whole grains, and low-fat dairy and protein sources, we can provide healthy diets for the people we support. We also talked about limiting the amount of nutrient-poor foods served to individuals by avoiding processed foods with added fat, sugar, and sodium. But some of the individuals we support are on special diets that require us to have more specific information about the food. The nutrition facts label and ingredient list found on food packages can be helpful. Let's look more closely at the nutrition facts label. As we just said, the nutrition facts label can be found on packaged food, and each label gives basic information in the same way. This allows us to compare one food product to another using the same type of information. Notice that there's a lot of information on the label. What does it all mean, and how do we use it? Let's break it down into sections to make it easier to understand. The serving size is a standard amount of food given in measurements that are familiar to us, such as cups, tablespoons, or pieces. The serving size lets you know how many nutrients you're getting out of a specific amount of food. This doesn't mean that you need to eat the amount given in the serving size. It just means that the nutrients listed are based on a specific amount of food. The servings per container tell us how many servings are in a particular package. Different size food containers have a different number of servings per container. This information is important to know because all of the rest of the information on the label applies to just one serving, not the whole package. For example, if an individual you support eats 2 servings of a food instead of just 1, then they will get twice the amount of nutrients. Section 2 contains calorie information. Calories are a measure of the amount of energy we get from food. Eating too many calories and not using enough through physical activity can cause weight gain. An easy way to use the calories information is, if a food has under 40 calories, it's low, and it's high if it has over 400. Calories from fat just shows how many of the calories in the food come from fat. Section 3 tells us.
So really quickly here, what food items do you think would have 400 calories in it?
Ice cream.
Not ice cream. But maybe some really sugary, maybe some Ben and Jerry's kind of stuff. Maybe some really high calorie counts there. Daily meals. Right. And guys, remember, not all calories are bad calories, correct? Right? So you still get calories if you eat a baked chicken with some rice and some broccoli, correct? Okay. A lot of people in here, how many of you in this class have ever heard anybody with a raise of hands meal prep for the week? Anybody in here ever seen one meal prep for the week? And what's that? What do they do? So what's a meal prep? What are they doing? Yeah, what are they doing? If somebody's meal prepping for the week, they're trying to count what? How many? calories, right? They're taking in a week, right? So they know each meal they eat, they know exact calories, right? So if people are trying to lose weight, right? So they know what they're going to eat Monday through Friday. They know exactly the calories, correct? Okay. So what other kind of food items would be 400 calories plus? Think really think about this. Pop, some, depending on the what? What kind? Good, and what else? How big, right? You think if you went to, I don't think you guys aren't old enough, but McDonald's used to have this, I haven't eaten McDonald's in over 6 years. I don't eat it, I don't like it. But not too long ago, McDonald's used to have a supersize. You can get supersized. You guys don't have that anymore. Okay? McDonald's was getting sued for it because too many people were getting big and it was just a disaster. But you used to be able to go to McDonald's and get supersized fries. Like, you know how their fries are big, right? But a supersized fry was like, it was big. You could go get supersized, so like, you'd go to McDonald's and be like, yeah, can I get a number, 4 Big Mac meal supersized? Okay, so that means you get your Big Mac, but your fry is a supersized fry, and your drink is a supersized drink.
Yo, let me get that.
So how many calories do you think something like that was? How many calories do you think a Big Mac is?
Oh, I know that. Like 500.
You said 500 to 600 calories for a Big Mac? Try more. Try more.
700.
Okay, it is around 800 to 1,000 calories just in a Big Mac. Okay, so think about this. So you eat a Big Mac with about 800 to 1,000 calories. You want a super-sized French fry, probably 400 plus calories in that, right? Fast food. Fast food has probably what the most calories in it. And guess what else fast food has a lot of in it? Sodium, salt. How many of you like French fries?
Those are
Right. A lot of us like French fries, and guess what? Not the healthiest for us, are they? Right, okay? So good, so that's what she's showing here in the video. Just a few more minutes left on the video. We're going to talk about saturated fats, trans fat, cholesterol, okay? Sodium. And like she said in here, okay, in the video, she was talking about why is it that people eat more? So like, you're physical right now, right? You guys are active every day. And a lot of your parents have probably told you, oh, don't worry, when you get older, you're going to get bigger, right? I mean, I was never this size growing up. You get bigger, right? Okay? Because, you know why? You're not as active as I was. I'm not as active. I'm not in sports as I used to be, right? Go to work a day. So that's what happens. You eat, so then that's what I'm saying. That's why I always tell you, you can eat whatever you want when you're little, but when you get older, it starts to catch up to you because you're not running around for recess every day on the playground, right? You're not going to PE every day, correct? Okay? So a lot of things change, and you just can't keep eating the way you do, right? Okay? So that's why you see people gain weight, okay? All right, so a few more minutes on the video, and I have a little class activity.
Which nutrients to avoid or limit. This is the section where we find the amount of total fat, saturated fat, trans fats, cholesterol, and sodium. Eating too much of these nutrients isn't healthy and can lead to heart disease, cancer, and high blood pressure. We want to limit these nutrients as much as we can. We'll be discussing each of these in detail in the next session. Let's move on to discuss the nutrients we should eat more. They're in section 4. Most Americans don't eat enough of these nutrients, even though they're important in a healthy diet. Fiber found in food can help prevent constipation. Vitamin A is important for healthy eyes, and vitamin C prevents cell damage. All 3 of these nutrients can be found in fruits and vegetables. Calcium is important for healthy bones and can be found in dairy products. Iron can be found in dry beans, peas, and legumes, as well as meat. and to help blood carry more oxygen throughout our bodies. We can get plenty of these nutrients by eating nutrient-rich foods without having to take additional supplements. Section 5 shows that the percent
our calories,
which we will talk about next, is based on a 2,000 calorie diet. This section is not critical.
Okay, so I have a small class activity that everyone's going to really enjoy. And everyone's going to have to. I want your help here. Everybody gets a whiteboard and a group. Okay, we're going to work with, we're going to work in our groups. Here we go. So everyone's working in a group. Everyone's on the whiteboard. Nice. Shannon's favorite part. No, she doesn't. I have extra whiteboards here. Very nice. Okay, everybody should be getting a whiteboard, okay? Here you go, bub. All right. Hey, these expo markers are going to go around. Okay, you have one. You have one. Okay, perfect. Hey, remember, keep the cap on when you're done, okay? That's when everyone gets one. Okay, so everybody has a whiteboard, okay? Everybody has a whiteboard? Okay. Perfect. Alrighty. Good deal. Alright. Alright guys, so I brought in different kinds of just different kinds of food, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass these out to every table, okay? Alright, and I'm gonna ask everybody at their certain group that you're in, okay? So you're gonna write down on your label how many calories, what's the sodium content, okay, calories per serving, okay? Because there's in some things you eat, there's a couple servings, and even in that Gatorade, right? So I don't even know if Mr. W has my Gatorade here. Here, perfect example. So Mr. W's Gatorade right here, okay? 160 calories in this Gatorade bottle. You know, people don't understand, yes, Gatorade has a lot of good electrolytes in it, but what does Gatorade also have in it? Well, what else? Has a ton of sugar in it. Has a ton of sugar in it, okay? So, really not the healthiest thing in the world, but I enjoy it, so that's why I drink a Gatorade. They're good, but like I said, a lot of sugar, a lot of sports drinks have sugars in them. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna pass around. So don't do anything yet with it. I'm gonna pass around this to each table. Okay. Okay, keep this over here. Let me grab a few other things here. No, not yet. You don't need a tissue quite yet, but. Did everybody get a food label? Everybody got a food label? Add your food label. Here we go. I'll show you. Your food content is right on this side right here. There you go. All right, here we go. Yes. you. Hold on here. Everybody got something? Did everybody get a free? Okay. So look here. So the first thing I want everyone, and you're going to write down on your own whiteboard, okay, is the food item I gave you. I gave a couple people a Nutri-Grain bar. I know a group has a pack of suckers, which will have a lot of sugar in them. Okay? So if I could, the first thing I want you to do, and you'll write this on your whiteboard for me, and you'll discuss this group, is write down how many calories does your food item have in it. Okay, yep, so look at the label. Look at the label. Yeah, do we have any extra? Okay, yes. Yeah, it's for that it's 80. No, it's 80. Okay, good job, yep. Okay, good job. Now on your food label, can I have everyone find the sodium content? Yeah, I want everyone to find the sodium content on your, yep. Some of you, like I said, have a Nutri-Grain bar. Some of you have a Velveeta bar. And show me your sodium. Very nice job, guys. You guys are going to be really surprised at some of these, to be very honest with you. Especially some of these breakfast bars that have a lot of sugar in them. A lot of sugar in breakfast stuff, believe it or not. Yes, sir. You know, that's a good question. I just got asked, do a lot of breakfast items have sugar and try to get you up? Very good question. It all depends on the person what you eat for breakfast. There's a lot of people out there that just have a protein shake in the morning with some vitamins and they're out the door. Okay? That's what a lot of people do. Okay? Maybe with a small cup of coffee. Okay? But a lot of people eat very light in the morning. I know a lot of people though too, they don't eat a lot of breakfast. Okay? Okay, the last one, you guys are doing a really nice job. Okay? I want you to find, this may be a little more difficult, I want you to find the trans fat content in your food item on your table. Yep. Trans fat. Trans fat, yep. Good job. Okay, write that down. Yes. Yours? Oh, that's hard to find. Yeah. Yours is that. Yeah. Yours is that. 4. Right, 4. Yep, yours is that 4. Positive. Positive. Yes. 1 second here. Make sure your hands raised. Trans, that is 70. Yep, right, 70. Good job. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. Good job, yeah. Very nice. Okay, nice job, guys. And like I said, we're going to have to transition to math here soon. But hey, guys, really, really, really nice job. We will continue on food labels. Actually, what we're going to start on Wednesday is everyone's going to make their own food label. Okay. You will choose the calories. It can't be something ridiculous, but you're going to make your own food label. Okay. Really nice job today, guys. Really proud of you guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, we're going to do a little bit of cleanup, and then we will transition into math and then dismissal. Okay. Really nice job.